Yes, we're at it again, learning how to use persuasive language features to inspire and motivate. In part 1 of this presentation, we revised the language features that you were already familiar with. And you should be starting to feel really confident identifying and using these. Now, you are going to learn some new ones. Modality, particularly high modality, is often used in motivational speeches. It allows a speaker or writer to take a particular angle on events. That is, a way to express their assessment of possibility, probability, obligation, and conditionality. For example, the possibility that something might happen could range from possible to probable, from certain to definite. So you can think of modality on a continuum from low to high. You can use modal verbs, nouns, adjectives, or adverbs. Here are some examples of each. So some modal verbs are must, shall, will, should, ought. Some nouns, possibility, necessity. Modal adjectives, possible, probable, likely. And modal adverbs, possibly, certainly, perhaps. And in all of these examples, you can see this continuum that we're talking about.
A tricolon is a series of 3 parallel words, phrases, or clauses.
Instead of just saying, I was there, you might say, I came, I saw, I conquered. Or instead of, I feel good, you might say, love, live, be free. You could use it in any way you like, but it's a nice way to push home an idea and inspire emotion and excitement in your audience. Using a tricolon can become your power line of the speech that you repeat. Rhetorical questions are questions that are asked to provoke thought rather than require an answer. So for example, you could say, this is important because success matters. Or you could put it like this, why is this important? Because success matters. A parallel structure is when you put 2 or more words or phrases or clauses side by side that are similar in length and form. Look at the following examples and see if you can pick the one that is not an example of parallel structure. The first 2 examples are examples of parallel structure, but the third is not. No element in the sentence has the same function or expresses a similar idea, but in the first 2 examples they do. How could we change the third sentence to use parallel structure? How about, they live in fear, they don't know freedom. Or, they never let go of fear, they never become free. A really famous sentence using parallel structure is, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Historical references add credibility to your position and link the topic with the past. Jane has a good example. In 1980, our rugby club were champions for the first time. Or perhaps you would use a less specific historical reference. For example, long ago, Martin Luther King had a dream. I too have a dream today. Are you getting the idea? All of these language features are about taking your words and making them inspire, create feeling and connection, and motivate positive action in your audience.